Hi, loves. So I'm picking up on very powerful, like a very powerful lineage. I'm picking up on very powerful magic, very powerful wisdom, knowledge, healing. This is very high priest, high priestess. This is ancient type energy. You're someone very powerful. And the message is like this is a time where you're actually being pushed to embrace and to engage and embody your power. Okay, so hello, mi amores. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a high priestess. I hope that this message finds you well. Thank you for joining us today. You are very, very welcome in this safe space. We are a pillar of light channel. We all embody both the shadow and the light, but we anchor in love. We anchor in light here, and we help to bring healing to the shadow and all the things, right? Okay, so I don't know where I want to start. I'm going to start with the Halloween oracle here that I have. I don't know. I can't remember if that's the actual name of it. I want to say it's Halloween oracle. We are just a few days from Samhain, from Halloween, and yes, it is pronounced Samhain. It is not Samhain, okay? So, you know, I also, with this message, you know, me being a white witch myself, and a priestess, I create a lot of my own healing spells, manifestation spells, you know, things of that nature, self-love, different things like that, right? Because truly the way to true love and divine union with another soul is by coming into union with yourself too, right? Okay, so that's what we focus on. It's not magical manipulation where it's like we're doing love spells to get our ex back, you know. That for me it's very dark, it's very manipulative. It is the opposite of light white magic, right? Okay, so I do have a little, like, it's like a little spell, like a little spell deck with like ritual spells, cleansing spells, money spells, you know, and just love, like all kinds of things, right? But I was guided to, for whoever this is for, I was guided to pull out 4 different spells. Now, I don't encourage people to do spell work without knowing what they're doing, but these are very simple, and only do these, you know, and only engage in this if you feel intuitively guided and called, okay? But I just have to say that this is white magic. This is not dark. This is not manipulative. This is working with the elements, the moon, you know, the energy in these ways, okay? So I'll share these right at the end. You might feel called to do all 4, but they're very specific for this collective message. Okay, so you have known from a young age that you were very powerful. And right as I say that, we get our first, message here. The skull of light, illumination. So this message brings forth illumination, but also see like the light, okay, around the skull, around the crown. Okay, this is for me, like the skull represents a lot of different things, right? But for me in this moment, it's representing death. It's representing the cycles, death, rebirth. It's very Scorpio, which, by the way, happy birthday, my beloved Scorpios. We are now officially in Scorpio season, which I love. Okay, so you are receiving a lot of light and activations to your crown chakra to ignite and reopen, okay? I'm getting like calibrating. It's calibrating. It's like a spiritual calibration. It's an energy calibration, but it's calibrating you to higher frequencies. So you're doing a lot of integration work, but you're someone that is going to be receiving a lot of illumination in the coming days, weeks, months. You're going to receive a lot of answers. You're going to receive a lot of clarity. You're going to receive moments of divine bliss where it's like, it's very blessed energy. You can see there's a lot of purple and pinks, and like you got like the light golden, you know, white kind of light in this card. It's very light. It's very whimsical, okay, the vibration of the colors, but like this purple violet energy, you know, purple is royalty. It represents, you know, magic and passion and all these different things, right? And the light like pink energy for me, it's very like Venus energy. It's very Venusian. It's very like just light, flirty, loving, you know, I'm getting the word adoration. So you have a lot of like people who adore you, or people that are maybe watching you or tune in, or, you know, maybe are like, you know, just intrigued by you, crushing on you. You could also be, you know, very connected to skull magic, like maybe working with like crystal skulls. I am like, so actually I have like 2 of my skulls outside charging with the sun right now. But I am someone who is very connected to the skull energy as well. So if that's you, I would suggest looking up like crystal skulls, like what kind of energy do they bring in? You know, like my crystal skulls, they bring forth the spirit within each one, brings forth a different healing, a different protection, a different, you know, they help activate and bring forth ancient knowledges, wisdoms, that were seeded by our ancestors, even ourselves in past lives, from Atlantis, Lemuria, etc., 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 right? Okay, so you're someone who from a very young age, you knew that you were very different, and you knew that you were powerful in some way. You just felt different, okay? And what I'm getting is like, look at oh, you have double skull energy here. Okay, like you're someone who tunes in to the spiritual realm. You are a channel. You are a medium, okay? And this is like whether you consciously realize this or not. Like you might be going like, no, I'm not. Like, I wish I was, you know, that'd be so cool, or whatever, right? But you do, you tune in. You have loved ones on the other side who speak to you, who come forth, maybe in your dreams or in visions through meditation, or just randomly like pop in. This is giving me like Dios de los Muertos. Creating through the ashes. That's what you've been doing, and that's why the illumination card came out first, because this is what the universe wanted you to know. You've been creating through the ashes of death, the ashes of being burned, right? Being broken down. You've been dealing with this your whole life. What I'm specifically receiving is that like lovers, they and just people in general, like maybe friends, adults around you, lovers that you've had, or romantic partnerships, people have been fearful of your power, of your energy, of your frequency, of your gifts, even before your spiritual awakening, when you were still like in lower vibrational states of consciousness. You still carried that high soul frequency because it's who you truly are, and people could feel that, right? So you have been like maybe through your life you felt like, what's wrong with me because I scare people off, you know. Like what I'm seeing is like a very powerful witch, healer, priestess, you know, high priest, king, etc. Like I'm seeing you feeling insecurity around abandonment, around like people leaving, people ghosting, people, you know, without answers, without anything like that, you know what I mean? So what I'm getting is like someone very powerful who was praying for a more of a mundane energy. Like, why can't I be like everyone else? You know what I mean? It's because you're not like everyone else. You do not fit the mold like everyone else. You were never meant to. So now is a time to tap into your power, your magic. The skull of flowers. Okay. for Halloween, you might be dressing up as a witch. You might be doing like the Day of the Dead, you know, makeup, etc. I worked for MAC Cosmetics for many years and years ago. I know I look young, but I just turned 40 years old. So I was with them for about 12 years, like, and you know, Halloween was huge, you know, of course, being a makeup artist. So I miss those things, you know, but it's fun to tap in. This is creativity too. Like you like, this is like the perfect time to express your creativity, you know, through dressing up, through a costume, you know what I mean? But it's actually, I feel, for a lot of you guys, embracing like your true essence, you know? Like for me, I love like being a witch for Halloween. I've been a witch for Halloween almost like 3 years in a row. But it's because I am a witch, and because it's just super fun to like really embrace that. So that goes along with the message too. You're very powerful. You're very psychic. You're a medium. Again, with the skull energy, communing with the spirit world, with the dead, which we know are not like, we don't actually really truly die. Our soul just leaves the physical vessel, but we're still very much present and alive, you know? Okay. Whew. All right. So, and then after the skull of flowers, flowers could be significant too. Like pay attention to, you know, like what you're being shown. Maybe you're being shown a lot of roses, you know, right now with like the Halloween season, fall season in the Northern Hemisphere, a lot of people, you know, the mum flowers, you know, those are very popular with everyone. And then as we move into like the colder wintry months, the holidays, it's poinsettias, etc. So all of this carries power and magic, okay? Each flower offers maybe a healing property or metaphysical kind of property, you know what I mean? Just like lucky clovers, right? 4-leaf clovers. Even people who aren't, quote, awoken or magical or, you know, right? Okay? People, it's like we all engage with it, right? Like people, like singing happy birthday and making a wish, you know what I mean? That's magic. People don't realize that, right? And then they judge upon it, you know? Oh, you know, tarot is evil and this is evil and you need Jesus, you know, things like that. But then they go, right? And then they do the same exact things, right? People are superstitious. People sing happy birthday songs and make wishes, you know, even like the little, I can't think of like the little wish balls, you know, that you blow and they, right? Okay. That's another form, okay, of the craft in that way, right? 4-leaf clovers or a clover bringing luck, etc., right? So I'm also getting influencer. So like you're an influencer, and now I'm seeing a birthday cake. Now I'm seeing a birthday cake with birthday candles. I'm actually seeing 30 to 35 candles. So this could be you. Maybe you're a Scorpio. Maybe this is your birthday season. Maybe you are turning 30 or between the ages of 30, 35. A lot of the time, okay, so maybe you started maybe tuning into your gifts more in your 30s. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone. And I'm also getting within the next 30 days. Okay, so this ties into this card here. The hearth, the fireplace. You could be a fire priestess. You could be a fire priest. You could work with fire energy for divining, for being an oracle, staring into the flames. Okay, that could be, yeah, I'm getting staring into the embers. You could be guided to work with like candle magic or again, tuning into the flames, divining with the flames, divining with the clouds, you know, however it is for you. But the hearth speaks of happiness in our hearts and in our homes. That's what's being illuminated to you through the skull of light. The skull of light is bringing illumination and blessing to you. Okay, you've been creating through the ashes, meaning you've known many deaths. You've known many cycles of deaths, meaning you've known many endings. Maybe you've actually known a lot of loss, grief, you know, where you've been mourning loved ones or a friend or someone close to you. Okay, you've definitely lived a life of trial, of tribulation. It has not been easy. You have been met with so much resistance, mi amor. Okay, this is your season. This is what's being illuminated to you, bringing forth happiness within your heart and your home. And you guys, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. Like, I swear to you, like, out of this whole, like, are you kidding me? Look at this. All of the skulls, and look at, you got like all 4 skulls in the deck. I'm telling you, everything I say is always for a reason. If you're new here, definitely be sure to subscribe. You are a powerful witch, priestess, high priest. You're a seer. You're an oracle. Spirit is saying, stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your gifts. A big part of your lessons here is to overcome your fear within yourself and your gifts, because like I said, it's like you've dimmed your light to fit in the past. You've dimmed your light to be like others, but you were never meant to fit in that cookie cutter square box mold. You are the ones who break out of that. You are the one to show others the way of living in your truth, living in your power. Wow, I cannot believe this, you guys. Like, I knew it. I knew the skulls were going to be significant. You have to Google the spiritual meaning of skulls. What does the skull represent? The spiritual meaning, the metaphysical meaning, and then also, like I said, crystal skulls. For some of you guys, that could be a part of your healing work, working with crystals, specifically maybe crystal skulls. Maybe a crystal skull finds you, or, you know, you're on an Instagram thing and you see someone who sells crystals post a skull and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so drawn to that. Okay, there's something there with that. But it's also, like I said, it represents being able to connect to the spiritual realm. It has a lot to do with the death and life cycles. And then literally these next 2 cards, the underworld, there's a pomegranate here. Okay, pomegranate is a divine fruit. It's a fruit of the gods, very connected to goddess energies like Venus, etc., Aphrodite. But it's a winter, it's a fall, winter, you know, harvest. So like right now, people are harvesting the pomegranates here in the Northern Hemisphere as it gets cold in the fall season, right? This is the fruit of your labor. This is the fruit of your labor. You are a divine being. You are magic. You've been really hurt by the way people have treated you. You've been really disappointed. You've been heartbroken by people. You've been betrayed by people. And you know what it feels like to be, to be pushed away, to be labeled, to be, right, because of just like who you are, your essence, your beliefs, your morale. I'm here to tell you that you're not wrong. I'm here to tell you that you're absolutely right. Infinite possibilities. So the underworld, exactly. See, the underworld. The underworld also speaks of the subconscious, the unconscious. You're someone, for some of you guys, it's shamanic work, you know, it's soul retrieval, past life regression work, you know, doing soul retrieval work, calling back lost, the fragmented pieces of the soul that have been wounded, traumatized, all the things just throughout your incarnations, throughout your different lifetimes, where all things pause and then begin again. See, that's where you've been. You've been creating through the ashes. You've been swimming through the underworld. You've known much death, maybe literally and metaphorically, but mostly metaphorically right now. The skull of stars. This is like the star card. You've been swimming through the underworld. Things are coming and being illuminated to you because you've been creating through the ashes. You never gave up, even though there were times you maybe wanted to. I'm hearing like, I just want to go back to sleep. I just want to go back to sleep. I resonate with that, you guys. Like, this can be very overwhelming at times, for sure. When you see through so much, when you pick up on so much, when you feel so much through your empathy, it can be highly overwhelming. Make sure that you're cleansing. Make sure, that's actually one of the cards that I pulled was a purification ritual with Goddess Isis. The skull of stars speaks of infinite possibilities, and that is what, and for me, this is also like loved ones on the other side, ancestors. So you could have like 1 to 4 people that are watching over you that you know of, that are maybe, you know, family members or grandparents, great-grandparents, but also ancestors just going back. You've been going through a pause, through a void, swimming through the underworld, and now things are starting to begin again. Things are coming back to life for you. You're coming back to life. You're coming online in huge, massive ways. Don't discount what you're being shown. Don't discount what you're tuning into, what you're being shown, what your intuition is picking up on. I'm getting that like you can see through like you're tuning in to many different timelines and higher dimensions. Okay, 5th dimension, 6th dimension, 7th dimension, okay? Just depending on who you are and your vibration, etc., right? But that's what I'm getting. So as this is happening, you could be feeling like a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I mean? Trust me, I get it. I get it because I tune in on very different levels and high levels, much of the same, constantly, all the time, right? You feel like maybe things have been moving and working against you. Like what I'm getting is like, I feel like I do everything right. I feel like I, do things from the heart. I feel like I treat people good. I'm a good human being. I have a kind soul. This is all the energy that you embody, but it's been taken for granted. You've had manipulators, narcissists, abusers, people who just take, people who want you for your compassion, for your love, for your heart, for your, for your shoulder to cry on, to bend an ear, and you're always there for people, but people only maybe, it's like, people that only reach out or come to you like when they need something. Okay, that's what I'm getting, like opportunists, people who just like, they use and abuse. Once they get what they want, or once they, right, spill their guts and dump all over you, then it's like, okay, I feel better. Thank you so much. Bye. It's like that, okay? You have to put up healthy boundaries too. And I feel like you have been, while you've been swimming through this underworld and creating through the ashes, which is why the infinite possibilities of the star energy, the skull of stars. I mean, that's the universe and spirit saying that the skull of stars is blessing you. The skull of light is blessing you. Okay? The skull of flowers is blessing you. All right? And then it's like the reward is the infinite possibilities. It's the stars aligning. It's like raining stars shine. The stars are shining above you, but it's like raining star shine. Okay? That's just something that came through. The star shine. Like sunshine. Happiness in your heart and in your home. There's a peace, a tranquility that is coming forth. Okay. Let me go ahead and just get a moonology card here. I don't know. I feel like the planets, the moon, has something to say to you right now. I'm also getting like, for some of you guys, you've been getting so many like upgrades and activations, that the energy has been very intense within your physical vessel. So you really, really, really need to take time to like move energy out of your body through movement, whether that's jumping jacks, a trampoline, running, walking, dancing, but there's something where you really need to like move energy out, okay? Especially if you work in a job where, you're sitting all day long, or you're in a cubicle or at a desk, and you're just being activated and receiving and activated and receiving, you know what I mean? Even if you don't just sit all day long, you know what I mean? Like you still need to move your body, right? Okay. I'm also getting something about like vitamin C and vitamin B12. Obviously I'm not a medical physician and these are for entertainment purposes only. But there maybe this is something that's come on your radar, or maybe that's something that you need to look into, or maybe a supplement or a vitamin that you need, you know what I mean? B12 is phenomenal, right? More water and hydration too, for cleansing as well. More water. Erica, I already drink, I drink 30 ounces a day of water, well, like the minimum of like, I guess what we're supposed to be drinking daily is half our body weight in ounces, right? So You know, if someone's 200 pounds, right, then they would have to drink 100 ounces of water, okay, to replenish, to stay hydrated, okay? This is actually 2 different Moonology Oracle decks that I combined together a long time ago because I felt guided to amplify the energy. They work well with each other. So look at all these cards. This is a lot of cards. And the card that comes out for you, look at this, we have more of that beautiful purpley type energy coming through, a lot of third eye, a lot of crown chakra activity here. Have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. So right now, this is your guidance. It's having faith in your dreams. But what are your dreams truly? And having faith in yourself to manifest your dreams, to co-create your dreams, to make your dreams come true as well. This is a very auspicious energy around you right now. So let's say in your 3D reality, I'm getting the word suffering. Like maybe you feel like the odds have been stacked against you. You know, you feel like maybe things are just going wrong. But this is, you know, nothing ever happens to us. It happens for us, right? So maybe you've been struggling financially, or maybe you've been struggling in a relationship, or maybe this is just struggle within your own inner self, inner conflict. You know, I really want to start, you know, a tarot channel on YouTube, but I'm afraid of what everyone's going to say, and my family, you know, disassociating from me, and like, you know, people not understanding. Like this is what we have to do. This is the bravery. The universe favors the brave. It's not easy, but necessary, right? If that's where you're feeling called and guided. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your dreams. You're powerful. Starseed, you're a powerful light worker, you're a powerful earth angel, you're a powerful healer, shaman, priestess, high priest, witch, whatever you want to say. Let's actually get the last quarter moon in Libra. So we just ended Libra season and came into Scorpio season. Okay, for me it's saying it says make time for self-love. It's very important that you do so. You know, like if you're, you know, like for me, it's like making time for self-love is replenishment. It is taking time off work. It is spending time outside in nature. It is doing things that make me smile. It is watching my favorite, you know, Halloween movie and cuddling up with a cup of tea at night, you know, or reading a good book. It is taking an extra long hot shower, exfoliating my body, you know, really treating my body good, you know, doing masks and you know what I mean, like all the things, right? Like last night I took a really beautiful shower, which set the intention of obviously cleansing, but spiritual cleansing as well. And I, you know, just different things, right? And then when I got out of the shower, I have a rose oil, body oil. So, you know, I took time to really to connect with the rose essence, the rose energy. And you know, the rose represents so much, you know, Magdalene, sister of the rose, but it's also a symbolism of the cosmic heart, our heart, the many petals and layers that we are. And it also can represent love, you know what I mean? Or different, you know, for me, I'm getting red roses. I'm seeing red roses. So for me, it is that. It's romantic, it's love. And then it's like the more that you like love on yourself, like do you feel right now that your physical, like let's say the love of your life showed up at your door right this very moment, you know what I mean? What does your house look like? Is it a mess? Do you have space energetically, you know, in your home for a divine counterpart? You know, do you feel like your body is ready to be in a physical union with someone? Are you, you know, feeling comfortable with yourself? Or do you feel like you need to shave your legs? You know, there's things here where this is all very important, co-creating. So it's like when we, like I said, like loving on ourselves, loving on our body. For an example, you know, for example, like I just gave the shower and the rose oil and things like that. It's all a form of self-love. It's making time for self-love, as within, so without. So when we're loving on ourselves and we're right, like doing all the things, we're ready, you know, like to receive and just right, then that's when it happens. That's when magic happens. Maybe not right on time when you're when you're like, okay, I'm ready, where is it? But it happens when it's supposed to. I'm telling you, very important for the self-love, for honoring yourself right now. spending time by a beautiful fire, a bonfire, your fireplace, allowing the flame, the fire energy to cleanse and purify, looking into the fiery flames and making that known of an intention. Same thing with the candles. You know, you can just light a candle and put it on your altar space and just infuse it before lighting it of the intention for cleansing, for purification. I call forth the dragons, holy dragon fire, you know, etc., 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 whatever it is that you feel called to do. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, just where we at 30 minutes. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one through a general psychic mediumship reading, I offer 20-minute vent sesh. I'm also a past life Akashic record guide and reader. So past life readings of your souls, incarnations, who you've been, where you've been, etc. I do intuitive quantum energetic healing sessions, a 1-hour channeled goddess message channeling with goddess Isis and Mary Magdalene. There's different services all down below, and that's where you can find it in the description. Okay, so we had a card fly out. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a card of happily ever after. This is a card of rejoicing, celebration. This is exactly what the skull energy and the hearth energy and the have faith in your dreams card was saying. Things are being shown to you, illuminated to you. And what it is look at all this beautiful golden sun, like light energy here. Illumination. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. The 10 is completion and also speaks of an end of a cycle. So it's like you have been where all things pause and then begin again. Okay, so the 10 is the end, but it's also the beginning. So it's really like 10 of Cups and Ace of Cups energy. Beautiful new beginnings here. Okay, but it's taken for a lot of you guys what feels like a very long time. Like I said, for many of you guys, it's been like your whole life, right? Everyone around me is married and shacking up and having kids and, you know, what's wrong with me, right? I'm hearing it's a song by the Judds. One on me, right? One on me on a rainy day. Why not me to love your cares away? Why not me? Dun, dun. All right, okay. Anyways, I'm a country fan, obviously, Gypsy Cowgirl, right? Anyways, so it's like, why not me, right? Okay, but that's like maybe what you've been saying to God, source, your angels, you know, yourself. Why not me, right? Because you aren't like everyone else. You're different, unique, divine, special. Whoa, hello. You carry extreme strength within. Divine strength. You're someone here to anchor that strength and to show others that strength. Through your suffering, you have developed this spiritual strength, this divine strength. You're also very held strongly through the divine. 6 of Pentacles is a card of receiving. It's a card of equal give and take, but it's about, you know, rewards. It's like the universe rewarding you for a job well done. Okay. But see how like these angry, like I don't know, I'm just like, right, like you've dealt with a lot of people like this, you know, that were shielded, guarded, you know, on the defense, but they were also maybe playing victim, and maybe, you know, because of their own wounds and insecurities and fears, etc., they hurt you. They hurt you. Okay, I'm so sorry that has happened, you know, but we've all, the bigger the pain, the bigger the purpose. The Death card, yeah. I'm leaving it here, you guys, because with all of the skulls that came through and all how I spoke of like the death, and we even got the underworld where things pause and begin again. You've been going through the void, a pause. Things have been stagnant, stuck, maybe not flowing the way that you had anticipated. You know what I mean? Because you've been going through a deep transformation and it's time to tap into your power and your magic, okay? So I'm going to leave it here. Love, love, love that these came out, like, you know what I mean? Just such confirmation. And then I'm going to share with you guys very quickly these 4 spells that I was guided to share with you guys. Again, I can't say this like enough. Only tune into this if you feel called and guided. And again, this is not dark magic, you know, this is not manipulative. This is literally white magic and just like working with the elements and things like that, okay? So here we go. All right, so we have a moon spell, and this is going to be a full moon spell. So around the next full moon or during the next full moon, okay? It says another, I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can screenshot it if you, hopefully you guys can see it. Okay. Another lucky charm for solvency is to take 7 seeds and put them on your windowsill during a full moon for 7 hours. Try nasturtium seeds, which are readily available at any gardening or hardware store. Plus, they grow so easily and thrive under any circumstances. Pick up the moon charged seeds, and while holding them in the palm of your hand, speak this wishing spell. Luck be quick, luck be kind, and by lucky 7, good luck will be mine. Plant these lucky seeds well and be on the lookout for blessings to shower down upon you. You might receive a gift, win free services, or unexpectedly receive money. Okay. And then this is a healing spell. Elemental magic with the wind. Wind is a harbinger of change. That's why we say the winds of change, right? Wind is a harbinger of change. The west wind is especially potent for healing, while the south wind is known to bring new beginnings. You can carry this powerful instrument with you wherever you go by capturing the wind in a white cloth bag. While standing facing the wind, say this spell. Brother wind, around us you blow. All that is sad in this life with you go. After the storm, I stand in the rain. I thank you now for all that I gain. With harm to none, the spell is begun. And so it is. Tie the bag with a blue ribbon. Whenever you see a situation that could use a change for the better, you can pour forth some of the wind's positive change. Literally capturing the wind. Okay. Sweet dreams spell, and this is house spells, because I was picking up on a lot of like broken sleep, anxiety, right? Like that's kind of a common thing with just like the energy right now, but it could also be, you know, very intense for some of you guys. All right, sweet dreams spell. Restful and deep sleep is one way to ensure your own good health. Take a pink satin pillow and stuff it with well-mixed dried rose petals, bergamot, eucalyptus, and woolly thyme. Sew it with purple thread, and before the final stitch, whisper, I call upon the powers of the night to watch over me, to hear my heart's desires and bring me what my soul requires. Blessings to one and all. So it is. Knot the final stitch 3 times. Place the pillow inside your pillowcase and kiss the pillow. Okay. All right. And then, okay, this is the purification ritual, which I think is going to be a big one for a lot of you guys too. Okay. So, and you can find this spell deck on Amazon. That's where I got it, was on Amazon. And I only work with things that I feel very high vibrational or in tune with. And like I said, I don't typically do other people's spells or things like this, but this deck is Erica approved, okay? For who that resonates with, it's Erica approved, okay? Meaning it's good to go. There's good juju in here. It's not anything bad or negative. Okay, purification ritual. Salts from the sea have been used to decontaminate the body by way of ritual rubs since ancient times in the Mediterranean and Mesopotamia, which a lot of us, right? Like we've had past lives in these times or in these places. From Cleopatra to Bathsheba, these natural salts have been used to exfoliate the skin and enhance circulation, vital to overall body health. To prepare for your purification ritual, light lemon or myrrh candles. Okay, so myrrh or lemon candles. Step out of your clothes and hold the salts in the palms of both hands, praying these words. Isis, in your wisdom, help me. Reflect your image. My body is a temple to the goddess. Here I worship today with head and hands, heart and soul. And so it is. Use the salts with the new loofah sponge and scrub yourself vigorously during the waning moon at midnight. Okay, so this is something that you got to do with the waning moon at midnight after connecting and tuning in with that. Okay, so using, you know, Himalayan sea salt, Celtic salt, you know, a really good Epsom salt, whatever it is, but salt from the sea. Okay. All right. So that is what I've got for you guys today. I send love to you, my beautiful witches, healers, high priests, priestesses, warlocks, and magicians. This is very beautiful, okay? But what I want to say here with everything is that, you know, it's always darkest before the dawn. So there could be, like I said, a lot of you guys just tuning into that lake. Like maybe you just feel like it's very dense around you and you're high vibration and you're just like, what is happening? That's okay. A lot of us have been feeling that recently, as of late, in the recent past, etc. Maybe you're feeling it right this very moment. Infinite possibilities are knocking at your door. Things have been paused, but this is the energy coming forth. Okay. The skull of stars is blessing you. The skull of light is bringing forth answers, clarity, illumination, good news. Your prayers have been heard. Have faith in your dreams and make sure you're taking time for self-love. Okay? So thank you. Namaste. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for helping this channel grow, you guys, because YouTube operates off of algorithm, okay? And they've done a lot of changes to the algorithms over the last year. So make sure you hit the notification bell. Thank you for commenting. And like I said, just thank you for your participation and for helping this channel flourish. It is good karma because you're helping to pay it forward by doing so. And I think that's it. So happy Halloween, happy Samhain, and I will see you guys soon.